Over the past year, I've been stuck running 9-minute miles on my long runs, sometimes even slower than that. But after just a few short weeks of adding speed work to my weekly routine, I've been able to drop my pace by over 1.5 minutes. In this video, I'm gonna take you through one of my speed workouts and show you how you can use your Apple Watch to keep you dialed without needing a coach.
When I make it, I'ma take it, no hesitation, no breaking. We stay winning every night, forever celebrating, doing what I'm meant to do, no room for second guessing. Stepping up on the stage, it's my heart and soul confessing.
So a little update on my sub-3 marathon quest. I am currently in week 3 of training and I'm feeling really good. My easy runs are getting easier, my tempos are getting faster, and my overall miles are ramping up quick. I'm up to about 30 miles this week, but I will say I'm waking up a lot more tired than I usually am. I do think that's a sleeping and fueling issue. I tend to get a little amped up with creativity and motivation at night, so it's a little hard for me to go to sleep. And then overall, I think I'm a little low on electrolytes and hydration because I've never run this consistently. I'm drinking about 1 gallon of water a day with about 1,200 grams of sodium. I know we're currently in the early stages of this whole process, but I'm just super excited to see how much faster I can get by December. So for today's speed workout, we're gonna be trying out these Boston 12s that I just bought at Marshall's for $32. So total side note, but do not sleep on your Marshalls, your Rosses, your TJ Maxxes, because they tend to get in high-end running shoes and they'll super mark them down because I don't think they know what they actually are. So gonna try these out today and see what they can do. So for the pre-run fuel, going with one of these knockoff Pop-Tarts. And you already know it's not a run until we get those Nerds clusters in with some black coffee shots. As I mentioned in my last video, it is essential to make a majority of your runs slow, but there still needs to be a day or two left in the week for running fast. One thing that's made a huge difference for me is adding speed sessions to my weekly routine. And you really don't need a coach for this. You can do it yourself with just your Apple Watch. Let me show you how. You start by clicking on the 3 dots on Outdoor Run. Scroll down and click on Create Workout. You'll then click on Custom. Click on Warm Up, then the Distance option, and scroll down and enter in 1 mile. From there, you will back out and then click on Add and then Work. We'll be adding an 800-meter working set, so click on Miles and change the metric to meters, then set it to 800. You're then going to click on that working set again and click on Alert. Click on Pace, Target, and then Current Pace, and set it to 650, which is the pace we want to hit this working set at today. Back out again, and this time you'll want to add a recovery. We're going to make this time-based as a recovery is a 90-second jog break in between the working sets. Once that's set, you're going to click on Add Repeats. Click on both the working set and the recovery set and then set it to repeat 5 times. Lastly, you'll click on Cooldown, Distance, and add 1 mile. Although I don't need to hit a certain pace on my warm-ups or recovery sessions, I do like to add a 10-minute pace to my cooldown. That way I'm not letting myself drag and accidentally run a 12 to 13-minute mile. Gotta finish strong. Go ahead and name your workout. I just named mine Speed, then just click Create Workout. This lets you stay dialed in and make sure you're not falling off or overcooking your efforts during your run. I had no idea this was even available on my Apple Watch until just a few weeks ago, and I've had this watch for a long time. So I was stoked to find this feature and share it with you in this video. Most runners do their speed work on a track, flat, smooth, and predictable, but I've been doing mine here at my local park where there are a ton of hills because marathons aren't run on a track and I want to prepare myself for the real thing. But I will say, I think I will be doing some more track work soon to get my confidence up because these hills are brutal. First set always feels good, but that second, third, and fourth are rough. As hard as these are, I just keep reminding myself that each interval brings me a step closer to that sub-3. It's tough, but it's worth it.
It's time. That was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Damn, that's rough. That was rough.
And there you have it, week 3 speed workout. That was definitely a doozy, as you could tell by the color of my shirt. That was a tough one. Probably one of the hardest workouts I've done thus far in this training plan. It's one of the scariest days as well because I see that pace going so much lower every single week, but I actually really look forward to it because I know these are the workouts that are going to get me better and get me to unlocking that sub-3 marathon. So thank you so much for following along. Hope you learned something in today's video. If you're liking what you're seeing, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be dropping videos every single week showing you this journey. Speaking of which, the next video will be out next week documenting my journey this week into my good friend's wedding, where I'll be showing you how I pack, prepare, and get my long run in even when I'm on the road. Thank you so much. See you next episode.
Hard and raw, I'm a rock star.